books cutter. I've been in practice for over 35 years now, and went to law school at Stanford and have practiced in Northern California since 1990. Two things. I like the idea of being able to help people, and I liked the independence of having a law firm and kind of being my own boss. So I would say one of the cases I'm the most proud of is a case where we represented a 17-year-old young woman who had been a victim of medical malpractice. She had a growth that went undiagnosed on her spinal cord, and it ruptured when she was 17 and paralyzed her from the chest down. And this was she'd had symptoms and been into the medical center and had an MRI taken, and they just didn't, it was there on the MRI, but they didn't spot it. And so as a result, she's paralyzed from the neck down. She had, during the time I represented her, a young son. And so she faced a very difficult life. And I knew we couldn't reverse the damage, but we could at least get the resources. That was a case where the medical center offered zero. They said, we're going to beat you at trial. We're not offering you a penny. And so really the pressure was on to perform for this family. And we did. Took it to trial, got what was the highest medical malpractice verdict in Sacramento County at the time. And as a result, she and her son have been able to live independently, and really she's put together a nice life for her and her son, given her injury, which she's been very brave about overcoming. I tell people that we're here to take care of the legal side of things so that they can focus on getting their health back. The people come to us are often in bad shape. Sometimes they're still in the hospital when they reach out. And we really want to take the anxiety and the fear of what's going to happen legally off their plate, and know that it's in super competent hands, that we're going to do everything we can to aggressively represent them and get them all the compensation we can so they can really focus on their path back to health with their family. The question, what advice would I give my clients? It's really very case specific. I think one of the things that's important to me is to know the people I represent. Often I end up visiting them in their homes. We become friends. And so when I think it's not so much about which advice is important, it's about knowing the people well enough so that they feel comfortable asking me for advice and me giving them advice. I think it's an important role that we play. And I think too often people don't treat their clients like people. And they are people. They're so important to us, and we're proud of representing them in a way to where they are comfortable coming up to us for advice. What is the attorney-client relationship, right? That, I think, is one of the important questions that you should ask when you're going to hire a lawyer, because different lawyers have different approaches to it. Our approach to it is we think it's really important to know you and for you to know us. So I'm going to get to know you if you're my client and I'm moving forward with your case. I may visit you at home. I'm going to get to know your family. You're going to get to know me, and we're going to be on a level of personal knowledge and comfort with each other, so that when I go to represent you, people will know that I really care about you, and that's why we're moving forward. I've had opposing counsel tell me at the end of the case they could tell how deeply committed I was to the person I represented, and that caused the insurance company to want to settle. And it's not something you can fake. Either you're a person who cares about people or you aren't. To me, people are important. It's the reason why we do what we do. So I guess one of the things that people want to know when they're trying to pick their lawyer is, have you been recognized at all? And I feel proud to have been recognized, by my peers over the years. I'm a member of the American Board of Trial Advocates, ABOTA, which is that's an organization of both plaintiff lawyers and defense lawyers and judges, and you're voted on by your peers, and it's your competence as a lawyer and how many trials you've had. You have to be an accomplished trial lawyer, but it's also based on, are you ethical? Are you civil? Do you get on the phone and scream at people, or do you do your job effectively without doing that? So I'm proud to be a member of that. Our statewide trial organization has honored me on several occasions, including having been a finalist twice for statewide trial lawyer of the year. So for some of our class action work, for example, where we've helped a big group of people. So I think that's something that I really appreciate. The Sacramento trial lawyers have honored me as the trial lawyer of the year. So having these recognitions, I think, they're nice to have, but ultimately it comes back to what have we done for folks, and I'm proudest that we've always done our best for people and generally gotten them excellent results.